Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Lorena Creole, and with me is the amazing retro nerd girl.
Wow.
Yes, of
Oh
course, you're
my
amazing.
goodness, amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We've got the amazing retro nerd girl, and we have the very nosy and active now Professor X. So
Yes, highly
he's
esteemed um, cat, cat person, uh, Professor
yeah.
X.
Yeah, it's nighttime, so he's, like, ready to party.
Oh
Ready to party
my
and completely
goodness.
try to work my nerves, but that's okay. That's
Yeah, he's
okay.
like, this is my
Yeah,
time.
yes, we good. I know you see the cursor on the screen, and he's just like, "Ah, that." It's kinda funny, but always fun to know that I am not the only live streamer whose pets just and try to take over. Ugh.
Yes.
Well, folks, you know what we are watching tonight, and if I was smart, I would have had the darn link up here already. But folks, we are going to be watching one of my favorite movies from the 80s. It's such a guilty pleasure,
Oh yeah.
and I always have fun watching it. And of course, that is the movie Big Trouble in Little
Yes.
China.
Yes, yes, yes. I love this movie so much. I could watch this movie like 4 or 5 times a year. So good.
When
So
was
good.
the first time you saw it?
In the theater, um,
Oh,
you know, I had to go see this in the theater. It looked like so much fun, and, it was a great time, and it was, like, the first time, really seeing so many we'd always gone to see, the kung fu movies at the theater. But
mhm,
this was an American movie that actually featured so many, Asian, Chinese actors, and so we were
mhm.
like, "Oh, this is so cool. This is we get the mix of, like, kung fu and, all these really, cool aspects that we'd really never seen before, along with the comedy, timing, uh, in this movie, which is astounding. Great stuff, great stuff.
Absolutely. I didn't get to see it in the theater. I didn't see it until it came out, I think, on cable. I was in college, and I'm like, "Yes, I finally have cable so I can watch it,"
Ooh,
and that was the first time that I got to see it. It was
nice.
such a fun time, with one of my favorite directors, John Carpenter,
Yes,
of course, and, you got
highly
Kurt Russell.
underrated.
Yes, he is.
Mhm,
Truly underrated. I mean,
mhm.
just the genius of his
Oh,
directing. If
yeah.
you doubt his genius in directing, go watch Halloween, the first one, and then watch The Thing.
Yes, yes, and he's
Absolute
like, a genius. I mean, he makes his own music and it's all, like, really simple, but also, like, groovy at the same time. He did the music for all the music in this movie. So he actually
one.
had his band play in the a few songs in there. So, I mean, he's great. I can't say enough about John Carpenter, just an incredible genius.
Yeah, he is definitely one of the greats. One of
Yeah.
the greats for sure.
Mhm. Mhm.
And, I love it. Love his movies. This one, so 80s down to the poster.
Yes.
You've got, of course, Kurt Russell with the, killer 80s mullet going on. It's
Oh.
such a fun time, and I don't have it on physical media, which I should, and I feel awful, but I will rectify that problem. But this is one of those where it's always a good time watching it.
Mm. Yes.
Always a good time. Well, I see you folks starting to come on in here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. You can watch the film for free on Tubi, and you can also watch the film for free over on archive.org. So CJ's got the link as well. You can find
Mhm.
that and you can view it over there. We will have the film in a format that I'm able to show on YouTube without getting my screen yanked. So for folks who keep asking the perpetual question, why don't we hear the audio or see the full video? Because I'm not getting my channel struck. That's why.
Yes, they will take down, videos and channels if you do it too many times, they'll take down the whole channel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Yep.
we have to be extremely careful with even sound, like, if you, like, bleed in some of the sound, they'll strike you for that too.
Mm-hmm. There's
So,
a magic amount of seconds for which you can do that. And on a live stream, yes, they will interrupt a live stream, which we
oh,
had when we were doing the watch party for was it Star Trek to the Wrath of Khan, and that's when I realized I had to change my visualizer.
oh my goodness. I think so,
Yeah,
I think I remember.
yeah. We're
Um,
like, where'd the stream go? Where'd the stream go?
yeah, they will shut it down. I have a friend who plays, like, death metal music, and some of it is copyrighted, and,
Mm,
they'll strike down his channel,
yeah.
right in the middle of his, like, one of his jam sessions, and it's like, "No!"
Mm-hmm.
But they it usually, if they strike you out, they'll bring you back in, but
Mm-hmm.
if you keep doing it so many times, they'll just shut down your entire channel.
Yeah. You want to save it for that mea culpa, so you don't you know, lose your channel. But that's why. So that's why we talk about where you can watch it for free if at all possible. So you can watch alongside, you know, as
Oh,
well.
it's so
So
much fun that way too.
yeah, it is. And I've had people tell me, they're like, yeah, I had something else that I was working on, but I was just listening to the commentary. And they said, yeah, it's just kind of like having the DVD commentary, and folks seem to
Mhm.
really, really like it. So that is awesome. While folks are queuing up their copies, let's see who we have got here in the chat. We've got Dance Life at the Kingdom. Love that movie.
It's so
Yes.
good. Yes.
It is so much fun, so much fun. And let's see, we've got DJ Knight here in the chat as
Hey,
well. Hello,
DJ
hello,
night.
hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. We have got Das Wolfen,
Oh,
who I
hi,
have not
Passover.
seen in the chat before. Very cool name.
Yes. Oh, I remember Das Wolfen from, RM's channel, I think.
Oh,
Or
really?
or maybe it was the Burn Network. Let me know if I'm right.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
And let's see, he says, this is one of my favorite movies of all time and my favorite John Carpenter movie. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's Halloween's always going to be my favorite John Carpenter movie, but this is definitely up there. If there were like three John Carpenter movies I had to pick, it would be uh Halloween, The Thing, and Big Trouble in Little China. Just
I do like his vampire movie that he did, Vampires,
I did see that.
uh, with,
Is
Mr.
that with the
Woods.
Brat Pack in it? I don't
No, no,
remember.
no, this one was in I believe it was in the 90s or early aughts, and it was, James Woods was in it. He played the main guy. He was so funny. He was hilarious in it. But a guy you do not wanna cross.
Was that 98?
Yeah, I think it was like
Vampires?
the same actress that was in Twin Peaks. Uh,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
do remember this.
Yeah, it didn't get great reviews, but I love the cheeky way he did the whole thing. I adored it.
Yeah,
This might be my favorite John Carpenter film too.
yeah.
It might be like, 'cause trying to think of some of the other ones, and I'm like, they're pretty excellent. They Live. I mean, oh, wait, maybe. Wait. This is gonna be hard. I may have to think about this.
It is hard. We got Solomon Thornton. Hey, Lorena and Retro Nerd Girl. Hope y'all had a great week. Big Trouble in Little China was my go-to movie to get a Blockbuster when I was a kid.
Oh,
One of those movies where it's always a good time.
yeah.
And you know, when you go over there, most likely the box is going to be empty because everyone rented it out.
Yeah.
This is back before streaming, folks, you know.
Or you'll get it and and it's not rewound. Oh, God.
Oh Lord, yes. Not rewound. Just
Yeah.
so aggravating when they do that. Hey Charles, says Peter Kwong, who was Rain, one of the three storms, passed away recently. He is the
Yes.
actor with the long straight hair.
Mhm.
Oh.
Broke my heart.
Oh,
It
that's
was
so
so cute
sad.
in this video.
And why these films are so great to see, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
For
preserves a
people.
little bit of their legacy.
Mhm. Exactly. Oh, he says hi. He says hi because he's up here. Hey, Bonzo says greetings and salutations all. Well, good to see you. We have got Emily Kruger
Oh,
in the
hi,
chat as
Emily.
well. Hello, darling. Hope you're doing well. Always good seeing you. That lovely, lovely smile. And let's see, the creators of Mortal Kombat was inspired by Big
Yes.
Trouble in Little China. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, well, remember I was telling you that the that Raiden was inspired by the electrical dude? The one with the big hat? Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
but they all wear
okay.
the one that
Yeah,
had the
you did
electrical
say
powers.
that.
Yeah, that with the electrical powers.
You
Well,
did say that.
and those 3 guys were inspired by a Japanese movie, if I'm not mistaken, which is,
Hmm.
really, really interesting how different movies kinda, like, frog leapfrog off of each other with ideas.
Yeah, they do. They do. It's ideas get bounced off. How about we do this? Hey, I saw this. How about we go and do this and change it and you know,
Yes.
do it like that. It's just that creative engine that just fuels, you know, so many things and I love it. And yes, still kicking at 96 years old. One of the favorite autographs that I have is from James Hong. I remember going to a convention. His line was so long because little youngsters like me seeing him in that episode of the X-Files. If you've ever
Mm.
seen it, it's like the Chinese gambling ring
Mhm.
where people weren't losing money, they were losing body parts. It's such a
Oh,
cool episode of the X-Files. I mean, he had like everything that was there, but for some of us, we're just like, yeah, we like you and that stuff, but you as the head dude in in that episode of the X Files, you have to watch it. It is
oh,
absolutely
man.
insane because it's like we knew James Hong from several other things, but to see him in the X Files, you know, it was
Yeah.
just amazing. You'd have to check that out. Hi Sonia, good to see
Oh,
you.
Sonia.
Good to see you. And yeah, James Hong is going to work until he cannot work anymore, until there is no breath in his body. He's
He's
still in
been
demand.
working Yeah, he's been working for a long, long time since, TV was black and white.
Yes. Yes, he sure was.
Oh, man.
He sure was. I
And
mean, he was in Blade Runner,
yes, I
that
will
one as
never forget
well.
him in that. I will never forget him in that. I just do eyes.
I know.
It was like, "Don't mess with me. I don't do that much. I just do eyes."
He he's gonna be one of those where he's just done everything. And I want to say like one of those
Yeah,
cross-generational actors where each generation has seen him
yeah,
in something different. And that is an absolute amazing type of thing to have. Of course, you know, he was in Mulan
yes. Also, his
and
voice is so good in that.
yes, and and he was in Kung Fu Panda.
Oh,
He was a voice,
yeah.
Mr. Ping, the noodle. It's a duck. The Mr. Ping, the noodle.
Yes! Oh
That
my
was
goodness.
so
I
darn
hope we get
funny.
to watch that one of these days. That
You
was a
had
big one.
his voice is so distinctive. I was just like, is that James Hogg as Mr. Pig?
Oh my
But
god, he's
kids,
such a classic voice, right?
he does, and it's just amazing. Some of these actors, again, their voices will span different projects over generations. I know I'm going over. It's kind of like with oh my gosh, I can't believe I am blanking on his name. Adam West.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he went from
Very
Batman, and it wasn't really a thing going on for a while. Then he had like these appearances, and then he wound up playing the role of Catman in The Fairly Odd Parents.
oh, man, that was great.
That was so darn good.
I love that show so much.
I did too, and
Ah.
he absolutely he loved it when people would say, hey, but I remember you from Batman, but my kids know you from Fairly Odd Parents, and he's like, I loved that. He said I had so much darn fun. Trepanist, hello, hello,
Hi.
hello. Says, oh my God, it's her, the sci-fi review chick. Assuming you're talking about you're
Such a
talking about Retro Nerd Girl down there.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Welcome.
Too bad I didn't get that name. Why didn't I
Sci-fi
choose
review
that
chick. That's
name?
okay.
It's
That's
up for grabs.
okay.
It's up for grabs, girls.
And I'm loving the Kurt Russell avatar there. Very, 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 very nice. Let's see. We got RJ McReady, Seinfeld 4.
Yeah, okay.
Was that from the movie? I haven't seen it in so long. It's just gonna be
Um,
great.
oh, I'm not sure where that's from. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think it's from the movie.
Okay. Brad. Says, hi, Miss Lorena, my sweet retro nerd girl. Big trouble, bratty hugs. LOL. A good
So,
seeing you here, my dear, as always, and love hearing her stories about being in the stunt industry. It's absolutely, absolutely something
incredible.
else. All right, well, let's get started here. Make sure everyone's got their copies
Okay.
already. I sound like the ones at the ready.
Oh,
Everyone have their copies at the ready. Again, this is free over on Tubi and also on archive.org. So if you're watching this on Tubi and you get hit with a commercial break, no worries because we have a visualizer.
mhm.
As soon as I get it up here. Okay, let's see. Our screen right there. Okay, so we have a visualizer that will tell you the elapsed time where we are. So if you're like, where are we in the movie? Up in the upper, I guess facing you be like upper right. That'll be there. So yeah, you guys be able to check that out. So let's see. Let's go ahead. No, no, no,
No.
no. Behave. Go there. Go there. Behave. All right. Here we go. And
Oh, that's pretty funny.
I'll keep it about a few seconds, like a second or two behind, but we sync up with the visualizer.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's why his name is Egg Shannon here.
Mm. Hey, Paul Whitaker. Hello.
Oh, hi, Paul. This particular scene, from my recollection, it was, filmed after the movie was done. I wanted, like, something to introduce magic into
Oh.
the concept of magic in this,
Mm-hmm.
story. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Stunt Brad. Thank you. because I was quite put out when I heard you're like, "Oh, did you get the Hello Kitty stickers?" I'm like, "No."
Oh.
Well, that's what happens when Camera Girl opens the box before I do. Okay.
A lot of this is, some of it is, like, really, done up for the American audiences with the magic
Mhm.
and the, spirits and all that stuff. Because there's a different belief system in China.
Yes. And it's like, I didn't really get it at the time, but then the more, like, uh, Hong Kong, Chinese movies that I would see, it's kinda like, "Oh, okay, I can see they Americanized that part."
Yes.
But it's what gets you hooked to find out what's truly, what's real and what's massaged for American
Yeah,
audiences.
and that's why I think that's kinda cool. Cause like, movies like this make you curious.
Mhm.
Like, you wanna know, like, are there folk tales? Are there, like, stories? And you do your own little research, and sometimes the internet pulls up, like, good stories, good information, sometimes.
Mhm.
Sometimes the internet's useful. Love this part, the reflexes. It's all the reflexes.
Kim Cattrall, Samantha from Sex and the City when it was
Yes,
funny.
yes. She was so beautiful in it. Um, he is doing an impersonation of, John Wayne is what he said that he was doing during the while he was making this
Oh, I'm so glad you're here
film.
because I would not have known what that was from.
Well, I did do a review on it, so I did a big,
Mhm.
I did one of my deep dives where I was like I got really nerdy into it.
I mean, one of the ways that I kinda got that he was performing something because he's talking into, the CB,
Yes,
for cell phone folks, and the truck drivers would have some of the most entertaining, extremely colorful, so, can't have the kids in there, but absolutely entertaining.
yeah. They were personalities, and they needed it because they were on the road for so long.
Mhm. Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Matthew Marcillo, hello and welcome. Yes, all aboard the old Pork Chop Express.
Yes, and all this is music you're hearing is from John Carpenter's band.
I love it.
Yeah, they were actually pretty good,
His scores for his movies, they've always been, like,
right?
really good. Oh, shoot, did John Carpenter direct They Live?
Yeah.
Shoot, okay, that's another one.
Yeah, that's what I was like, "Wait a minute, I need to rethink my list of
Mhm,
favorites."
'cause that soundtrack was really good. No, y'all not selling dumplings. I need those.
Ah,
They're
yum, yum, yum,
so
yum.
good. The bao buns, they're so delicious.
I wanted to learn how to make them. I mean, I make a different kinda I just do my own thing, but and things
Mhm.
turn out alright, but I would love to get, like to learn how you're supposed to make it.
We need to find a YouTube video with a really, really old Chinese lady making them. That
Oh,
that's
yeah, or
that's
Chinese man, they a lot of them, like, are really amazing cooks.
Japan that says, "I saw this at 12 years old on HBO, totally made for kids."
Yes! Yes, I remember HBO used to play this a lot.
Mhm.
This is where you get your reps in. in the 80s was like you watched HBO or Showtime and you'd watch movies over and over and over again.
Mhm.
I think that's part of
Especially
the
with the
reason.
schedule.
Yeah, yeah, I think that's part of the reason why we love those movies because they would play them over and over again, like Starman, they would play Starman over and over again. I don't know how many times I saw that.
Mhm.
I love the relationship between these 2. Um,
It's great.
oh boy.
Back when, you could throw this stuff out there and people wouldn't be like,
Yeah,
"Mr. Pearls."
he's a betting man.
I don't think that knife is that sharp, but
I know, you need something sharper.
yeah. This one, you're
Yes,
not tricking me.
uh-huh. I think that's why he did it.
Mhm.
Watch this is the best part. He catches it. He's got fast reflexes.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, he's got the machete.
I know.
No.
Like, yeah, he owes him like a $1,000.
Mhm. Peking, known as Beijing now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I think Peking, I
Oh,
wanna say
yeah.
was I think it was a British name for it or something like, but either way it was too, quote, unquote, "too Western," so it got renamed to Beijing.
Oh, she's a Chinese girl with green eyes.
Mhm.
Like, you sound a little nervous, pal.
Mhm. 'Cause he's like, "This is my girl, I worked to bring her here."
I watch the locals and see what they do.
Mhm. Somebody died.
Oh, here comes that one actor that's in, like, every movie. His
Yes.
name what's his name? I forgot his name. My,
Wasn't he in, oh my gosh, wasn't he in The Raid?
um,
We did a watch party for The
oh,
Raid. Was he in that?
he looks like the guy. We
Yeah.
determined I think he looks like the guy, but it's not him. He would be
Al
significantly
Leon.
older by then.
Okay, he was in Die Hard. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Die Hard, yes. And quite a few other movies. He's, like, just showed up in all the movies as sort of a hench guy.
No, they didn't do the Wild West thing where fingers are right above your
That's
crystals.
definitely John Carpenter's,
Classic. The guys in white versus the guys in black.
this this little scene here is brutal though, because we weren't expecting that.
Mm-mm. Like it's a funeral procession,
They were like, "We're ready for anything." And look at him with his little knife. Oh boy, now the real war begins.
Oh,
Uh,
shoot.
oh, I love these guys.
The
Oh, they're
Wing
dragging
Wing
away the
Kong,
bodies.
who were the most deadly Chinese gangs in all of Chinatown.
Oh boy.
Not the Mexican standoff, Chinese standoff. The way they set it up, it's like an homage to the
Oh
spaghetti
yeah.
westerns, but
Yes, yes, yes,
with a
yes.
cultural twist on it. Dan
So
says,
good.
"Ching Shangs are my team."
Woo! But this is a brutal fight for the 1980s. People
Hmm.
were getting brutalized in this. I'm sure some people got hurt for this. Some of these they actually do take hits. Ooh, they're like, oh my god. Oh, that was
Wow.
crazy. Oh man,
Dang.
brutal. Oh my, dang. That's one of the main fighters too that got put into the window.
Hmm.
All right. I love that when they did that sign thing, and they're like sort of like
Hmm.
a brotherhood sign. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Now
Green
that's
fire. What the what?
great, like great special effects for this time. Oh yes, this is a Carter Wong. I love myself some Carter Wong. Okay,
This dude rolled out of a fireball.
uh,
Green mystical fire.
so good. That's a great effect.
It is.
And yeah, here's the one inspired. That inspired Raiden.
Raiden,
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I say now. I forgot all about this.
Lightning, thunder, and what's the other one? I think it's like wind or something.
Yep, there you go
Yeah.
with the eyes. And wasn't that the illusion?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Maybe not. Okay.
Oh. Carter
Okay,
Wong.
guess there are three of them.
Yeah. Ah, man, I love these guys so much.
It's so over the top.
It is. So good.
Yeah, Matthew, the stunt work in this movie is insane.
Oh, yeah. It's really incredible. Oh, low pan.
Mm-hmm.
Close your eyes.
That was
Don't
the
look
other
at it.
picture that James Hong had that people were trying to get signed from Big Trouble in Little China.
Ah, yeah. It's such a good shot too.
His look,
Iconic.
everything.
Yeah.
Not
And
gonna lie, reminds me of Ming the Merciless. It's from
yes,
Flash Gordon.
Flash Gordon. Yeah.
Eric Esker, hello. Said I didn't know
Hi.
Peter Kwong passed away. Yeah. Yeah, he passed away last month.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, May 27th. Last month in Burbank. I used to live near Burbank.
Hmm. The three storms, right? Uh, thunder, lightning, and what's the last one?
James Wong character reminded me of Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dragon of the Black Pool. Oh my gosh. Him in the room there. I love it. Again, before cell phones, children.
Yeah, yes, the wall phone.
Yeah, Dan, house phone and the long cord.
And oh, the best. The longer the cord, the better.
Mm-hmm. You can go through a couple of rooms with that.
And then they came up with the idea of the remote phone where it was attached to the wall, but you could take the receiver and any place
Mm-hmm.
in the house. I
Long,
was like,
yeah,
oh my God, we are living in the future now. I was
long as it
thinking
was
back then.
charged up.
Yeah. It's like we are truly doing something amazing here. Yeah, they were just doing their job, but they grabbed the wrong
Mhm.
girl.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry looking at what they've got.
I know.
You say the Chinese have seven hells? Poor Wang lost his girl. Jack lost his truck. Was she really your fiance though? Hmm. Green eyes is a recessive trait.
Yeah.
That's why it's not common at all to see someone who's Asian who has green eyes, which means more than likely a couple generations back.
Yeah, I know that there's a village, not a like a little region where there's, quite a few people with, like, blue and green eyes,
Mhm.
but it's, like, really tiny. I love this little character he comes up with. I love this older lady. She's like, "Okay."
Oh, dang.
I love the way she's looking at him as like,
Mhm. You're saying green eyes, they know that's very specific.
yeah. Hey, just, get some contact lenses.
Mhm. Yep, Trepannis, Kim Cattrall was in Star Trek.
Yes, yes, she was.
Yeah, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan, Lieutenant Saavik. Earthquake. Oh, I
Oh,
think I'm a
boy.
couple seconds ahead.
Oh, where are you at?
I'm, like, only about, like, 3 or 4 seconds ahead.
Okay.
First, I thought it was an earthquake, and then I'm like, "What the heck
Yes.
is that?"
I was like, "Wow." Yeah, 'cause that's what it looks like until you
Mhm.
see the ceiling break in.
Oh, she was in the Undiscovered Country the day later? Oh god, I'm getting my Saviks mixed up. That's right, because she was, Spock's, protege. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
Kirstie Alley was Savik. See, this is why I love having y'all in the chat, because when I have brain farts, y'all correct me.
Awesome. Oh my god.
A lot of this, like, elevation and stuff that you see, it's funny, like, to laugh at, but if you go and watch, like, a lot of, like, Chinese martial arts films, there's a
Yes.
lot of that going on.
Oh, they've been that's part of their charm is is the work that they do with,
Mhm.
all of the levitation and, tricks like that. I've been
Mhm.
pioneers of that since the beginning.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry, stunt brat.
oh, summer was
Soon as I saw that, I thought earthquake.
also, by the way, all of that electrical, stuff there that we see is all hand done, hand animated, all the
Mhm.
lightning. Yeah. Ah, it's putting it together.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah, he wants his money.
Mhm. They were gonna reboot this film with The Rock, Dan.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
so glad they didn't.
yeah, that would not have been good. Um,
Mm.
and I could see why they would want he's, like, the closest person you could get to, like, play a braggadocio kind of machismo kinda dude, but, I would have loved a part 2. I would have loved a part 2.
Mhm. Because there's something about gangster films that are so popular in the US. It's like no matter what
Mm,
culture it is, whether it's the triads, whether it's, the Yakuza, whether it's the mob, what those types of movies just translate so well here,
yeah.
and they do well here.
Yeah, I was hoping, like, if they had done, like, a part, Big Trouble in Little China again,
Mhm,
they could have they could have just, followed Wang could have been the one that they followed. I'm not sure if the actor is
mhm,
still doing his thing, but, it would have been really cool.
mhm. We are at
And
36 minutes and 4 seconds, folks.
but then, the way the movie ends, you would have thought that it had an end, more to the story because, you know, it just felt like there would be more. I wonder, if Russell, could still do, Jack Burton if he
Hmm.
'cause he's still acting.
90 of you folks in here between YouTube and X. Thank you so very
Yeah.
much. We are enjoying watching Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes. The trap.
Paul Whitaker says, believe there is a continuation of the story, but done as a comic book by Boom Studios.
Oh, okay.
Know
That's
that.
sort of the, when you can't to get your movie made, it's
Hmm.
you end up having to just put it as a comic book, and I wonder if it was any good. Oh boy. I always forget how they get out of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was gross.
I love that. I love the effects so much.
Yeah, that excellently done, but it was super creepy.
Matthew Marcelo says Uncle Chew and Egg Shen, like Obi-Wan and Yoda here explaining the mystic balance. That was hilarious.
They were
Hey,
just
Captain Mickey
there.
Mouse.
Oh, hi, Captain Mickey Mouse.
Are you in Manchester, New Hampshire? Oh, who this? I guess one of the hench. Oh, wait, no, there's I'm gonna keep calling this guy Raiden.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Peter Wong, and
The
that's,
hell of upside down souls. It's funny you should mention that because I was watching this K-drama called oh my gosh, was it See Me in Heaven, Meet Me in Heaven? But it was about this couple who they went to heaven like separately,
mm,
and since her husband when he was living told her, "Oh, you're beautiful at whatever age." So when she got to heaven, she said, "Yeah, I want to stay the age that I am now." She's like 80. Her husband chose to be in his 30s.
oh boy.
And there's this one episode where, like, the people who went to hell, there were several layered different hells depending on what you did. And in some cases, you were so bad after you got done with one hell, they'd send you to the other one.
Wow.
It was crazy. I'll have to send you the name of it. It was actually really good.
There's so many good dramas out there, my
I
gosh.
know. You are everywhere and nowhere at the same. Oh, who this? Oh no, is this the elder? If he's blind, you're really, really in big trouble.
I love the way he plays this character.
See, that's the distinctive James Hong voice.
Mhm. So good.
Yep, Stunt Brat. I have seen that film, Defending Your Life.
I think also too, he's so bitter and just cantankerous. The naked blade.
Mhm. Yes, confirmed. Low Pan is basically a dirty old man pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with when you have this, villain that wants to rejuvenate themselves, they usually always have to pull from some innocent sacrifice.
Yeah, yeah. I love that. It's like, "This really pisses me off to no end."
And yes, Dan, James Wong will be forever be known as Poe's dad, Mr. Ping, running the noodle shop in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. No, be good. Be good. Be
Aw.
good.
You don't want you don't want him to show you around.
Love James Hong so much.
He is so good.
Really? Oh no, gosh, trust that. Yeah.
And not for nothing though, but, look at our boy, he's getting out of the jam there. He's one heck of a sidekick if that's what he is. It shows you how strong he is. He's, been exposed to that gas and he doesn't. He seems to be just fine. Yeah, he put it together.
Of course. There's Lopan, an old dragon.
Yeah. Oh, oh boy. This is the one you don't wanna mess with, Thunder.
Mhm. Like, the boogeyman's not real. Mm.
He jumps on him. Look at the way he's on him.
Like, really?
What the heck is happening here?
Yeah. We're gonna hang him up.
He knocks out those guys.
Well, we are at 48 minutes and 49 seconds watching Big Trouble in Little China. What is he, the Hulk now?
Uh-oh, he's gotta maneuver it just right. Alright, there you go. So while he was going down the stairs, he knocked out these 2 guys who would've instantly killed all of them. It's like he's like an accidental hero.
Mm, he just wanted his truck. He just wanted his truck back.
I know, and the $1,000 that
Mhm.
that was owed to him. I love this. It's like, "No more pathetic excuses."
I smell the blood of human beings. Oh, no, 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 no,
Yes.
not the nails. Not the nails.
Oh, this freaked me out because I was like, "What the heck is going on?"
Crazy.
Then he turned into this form and then proceeds to glide across the
Mhm.
room
Like nothing.
and then just sinks right into the wall.
This
And it's like,
freaked me out.
"Oh, so he's spirit form."
That's a coke nail.
I know. That is, but it's actually a real thing that is part of, a I would say royal, um, Chinese, history, I would say, like some of the women used to have these, like, long nail, um, like, protectors too on their nails. Really
Oh.
yeah, it was like a sign, a beauty sign, like a sign of beauty. But yeah, that is a serious coke nail right there.
Yeah. There's nails and
Like,
then
you
there's
are going for that
mm,
you are doing that deep pull. I remember in the '70s, there were so many people with those long, like, nails. I'm like, "What do they need it for?"
yeah, I don't know how people can use those way long nails like that.
Yeah, those are crazy. He lied because that was the first time he ever killed anybody based on his reaction. You can imagine, like, if it was done today, that this would be like a pimped out, like, facility, like a laboratory or something, or more sleeker and, um, kind of complex.
Mhm.
They tied up, Gracie because probably was running her mouth.
Mhm. Like, just hog tie that chick so she can be quiet, you know?
Oh, yeah, these 2 girls were not to be played with.
Mm-mm. Like,
What?
"You dare pull a gun on me? Mm-mm." And this is what folks mean by fight like a girl.
Yeah.
You have to fight differently. Hey, Dylan Soup, good to see you, my dear.
Hi.
97 of you folks in here watching with us as we check out Big Trouble in Little China.
Look at that. He frees all the girls in slavery.
Yeah, girl, scream and run.
Yeah. Oh boy, a kick in the face would do it actually.
Wow.
I mean, I think a lot of people will just say like, "Oh, he's just a sidekick," but look at he's already freed his friend and himself and his friend. Got rid of some of the guys who were gonna kill them with
Mhm.
machine guns, and also just freed all the girls from slavery, the human trafficking, saved them from human trafficking, if I guess you could say. I love it. He just gets to Oh, by the way, this guy Carter Wong is so amazing that he trained, the police, for, in China. I'm not sure exactly which branch, but he's
Mhm.
had done that.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, incredible man. My favorite movie from him, what that he's in is a movie called Born Invincible. So
Hmm.
good. Oh my God. I can't wait to show it on my channel. So good.
I've never heard of that movie.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's the storytelling that's really like amazing. And he's fantastic in it. I love this.
Hey, guys, Scar, Bosco scenario in the chat. This is Lorena Creole. Hello, ladies. Hope you're having a great night. Chat, make sure to hit that like. Yeah, well, thank you. And make sure you check out Bosco's channel. Awesome, awesome content. So good to see you, my dear. Ah, shoot. Okay. I thought I got all the commercials out. Apparently, I did not.
Oh, okay.
So, commercial break. I think like about
Should I
for
press
like a
pause
minute.
or
Yeah.
okay?
Let's see. Let's see if I can skip ahead a little bit. Yeah. So we're like say
Wow, they're really giving you
58,
the commercials.
53, 58, 40, 58, 45. So we skipped ahead a little bit. This is what happens when I rip stuff from Tubi or or Pluto. I try to get all the commercials out. Doesn't fail. Always miss one.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm a little bit ahead now for some reason. Recording. Let's see if I can. I may have caught up. But this is where we get to see Wang's, actual fighting ability.
Mhm. But we haven't gotten to see him fight until now.
Yeah. Look at Jack Burton. He's,
Hello, Gate of Marvon. Welcome. Says
hi.
thank you for suggesting this flick. I haven't seen this one in ages. If you ever need a movie to fill a spot, please consider giving Chances Are a look. You'll be surprised if you've never seen it. I believe I have seen that film before. That sounds very familiar. I think I have seen that movie, Sybil Shepherd and Robert Downey Jr.
Mm.
from like 89. Wow. I think I saw it once on cable. Pretty much enjoyed it, if I remember correctly. You got a problem, just dang,
Man,
rolling out in the tour bus.
somebody drive this thing.
The perfect getaway vehicle for all of them. So ugly to make you pass out.
Yeah, I would just be like,
Yeah,
yeah, it'd be better that it was not conscious for this.
I need somebody to just flash, so I don't remember what that thing was.
Yeah. She's so she's just, like, all over the floor.
I've had it with these people.
Rain and thunder. They're like, "Ah, we landed on, green eyes again."
Yep, yeah, you'll do. Mhm. What a fortuitous
Ooh.
circumstance it is. He is such a great character actor.
He's, like, making fun of her.
You're looking at him.
That I'm desperate to watch about, like, a K-pop group that's actually demon hunters. So
K-pop
cool.
demon. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
I
I put it on my list.
Yes, me too. I was like, "Ah, I gotta see this." For some reason, it was giving me Totally Spies. Do you remember that TV show?
Yeah, I'll have to watch that after I finish watching Jujutsu Kaisen. Someone like season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh. He's, like, afraid, you're kidding?
Mhm.
Ah.
Oh, it looks crazy with like all the mist and everything down there.
It was so, wonderful that there was, like, an underground tunnel system that was
Dang.
love this part, okay? This is one of my favorite parts. I can watch this part over and over and over again in a loop. Okay, do your thing, Carter Wong. Yeah, you don't wanna be in the way of those blades.
Mm-mm. Let me guess. They're the ultimate weapon. I haven't seen this in so long.
Yeah, no, when the guy is coming towards you doing that dance, that whole movement, you're like, "I'm gonna run."
Yeah, I'm not gonna hang around to see where he steps next.
Yeah. Yeah, we're running, we're running. Oh, man. He has so many wonderful stories.
Mhm. He's like the sage that knows all the history. Like, it's like, I've seen it all and I'm trying to, put an end to it. But he has the record of what's happened so far and why things are as screwed up as they are.
Yeah. I always imagined that this world and the Gremlins world were connected in
Mm,
my crazy, like, little imagination world.
same here.
'Cause it just has a lot of the same feel, the flavor of, like, the comedy mixed with, um, something else, right? So this is, like, comedy, action, and adventure, and Gremlins is, like, comedy, horror,
Mhm.
and black humor, dark humor. Oh my goodness, I love that. So pretty.
It has like the same vibe
How
going
much
on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a hint of mysticism. Oh, alright, here's lightning. I had such a crush on lightning.
Why
Huge
y'all gotta keep suspending chicks in the air and whatnot?
fan.
I don't know if that's a thing or both women have survived the burning blade.
Yes, yes.
Don't are greedy.
I was married
See,
them.
you were fine until you got greedy.
Yeah.
Prepare them. You can't help but like this guy. You know he's evil, but he's so
He's
diabolical. I love it.
so good, like, the character is just so fascinating, right?
And over the top
Over
again,
the top,
just
yeah.
just like just like being the merciless. He was just woo. He was extra.
It's so funny because, like, it all this monster.
You come out no more. What? What'll come out? And Matthew Marcillo said Lopan just went from Chinese to Mormon in that scene.
Mm. Oh, yeah, this scene too. I love this. I love, like, the one open eye sort of gave me, like, Lucille Ball, vibes, that kind of plucky feel. Um, and also I think her inspiration for the character was, a 1940s, like, reporter. Oh, that
Oh,
freaked me out when I was a kid. I loved it though. I was like, "Oh my god, what did he do to them?"
dude, Sub-Zero.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know we talked about it that, Mortal Kombat movie took inspiration from this movie, but it's been so long since I've seen it. I'm like picking up bits and pieces.
Yeah, yeah. Heck, maybe even that world was connected to this one.
Mhm.
Maybe somebody can write a story where that all connects.
Ew. Don't eat mackerel. I can't stand mackerel. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'll pass on that.
Yeah. And then it made that squishy noise, like, it's like, "No, thanks." Yes, okay, the dream.
Yeah, because you got to know the history behind the demon in order to slay the demon.
Yeah.
This is exposition here.
Only a dream can kill a dream. And that means something here. So,
Mhm.
one of my theories is that, since, you know, Jack is kind of like the unique person here, where
Mhm.
he's kind of like BSing his way around, and he gives everybody this drink that makes them feel, um, good, almost like an alcoholic,
Ah,
like,
shoot.
response.
Sorry, guys. I thought I got them all out of here, but
Oh, I should
yeah,
pause.
you were on pause. Uh,
So
starting
he
like 16, 16 minutes. We'll say 16. And there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just like the costuming.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love it.
good. Okay, I better some reason I'm ahead. So yeah, the magic potion that they talk about is something that puts them in a mood that's more like, not real, not non-realistic mood, almost like puts them in a
Trance like state.
yeah, um, and so that's the reason why I feel like it's connected. Only a dream can kill a dream.
Mhm. Almost kind of like taking peyote, where it's okay, almost kind of like dropping acid, but there's this altered sense of consciousness that's
Yes.
going on where you see things that aren't really there, but it seems like they're there to you, but it's not real, but that's the state that you're in. Almost like coming out of anesthesia.
Yeah, yeah, like a just delusional state,
Mhm.
like, "Oh, yeah, we can beat these guys."
Whatever that thing was, it looks better than, MODOK
Who was
in
Moda?
Quantumania.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
He called him a little bastard sorcerer. Wow, that's this dude I think we're, like, a couple seconds behind.
Oh, where am I? They just passed the Buddhas, right? Yeah.
Where am I, little I just thought that speech was freaking hysterical. I'm gonna marry both of them, sacrifice one to the emperor,
And the other one that
and
he's
none of
gonna keep
I'm just
himself.
gonna have carnal pleasure with. He just put it out there.
Ew.
Why does that thing give me, Total Recall vibes?
Um, hmm, Probably because of Quato.
Yes. I wonder if the same special effects shop or not.
Could be. Oh boy. Sorry, but not drinking something that's smoking.
Mm-mm. Oh, well, I have at, Focus Cantina because it had dry ice in the bottom.
Oh,
That was cool. I think it was called the, Bestman Fizz, I think is what it was.
now, I mean, I've never had dry ice. Uh, when you drink it, it's fine.
It's like it's actually, like, in the I think it's, like, in the bottom,
Okay.
so it makes, like, a reaction. It's just dry ice, and it's crazy. It's like it would make these bubbles pop, like, in the glass, and some of them it just
Mm.
leaves it out. Yeah, that's how they do the flaming Moe effect at, Universal. There's, like, a part under the cup, and they put the dry ice under there, and it activates the smoke coming out. Yeah.
See, look, they're all happy.
I'm positive
Yeah,
man about this. Yeah, me too.
yeah, and if you look at, Egg Shen's face, um, he's not feeling that way.
Mm-mm. He's
He's
very
worried. He's, like,
yes.
a little worried.
Eric Esker, hello, says the elevator scene is comedy gold. Yes, it is.
Isn't it? It's so
Miss me.
simple. It's been copied so many times too.
Mhm.
Um,
The uncomfortable discussion and girl from Ipanema playing Zach version.
yeah, worried about those guys who are cheering. What are their beliefs must be all messed up.
Crunch me flesh. That's quite suggestive.
Yeah. They said in this scene that he actually did pierce her, by accident. He wasn't supposed to, but he accidentally did. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Oh boy. He's so silly. Poor thing, he got knocked out before he even got started.
Mhm.
I like the fact that, Gracie did a little move. She was like, "Okay, well, I better do some of my part."
Mhm.
These guys
I'm
are
gonna
really
take
like,
advantage.
"Oh, look at him." Rain was like, we cannot have this.
Mhm.
I love his look. He's like,
Yeah, Jack, go get your girl. You go get your girl too.
yeah, I love this fight scene.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
Kinda reminds me when Shang Tsung had, Sonya Blade all tarted up
Oh yeah.
at the
Oh
end.
my god, remember and the big hair. Oh boy, these guys are almost had him.
Yep.
Thunder got it. Woof, close comp.
Well, that'll work too.
I love the way he's laughing. He's like super excited to be human or mortal. I love that. That them fighting in the air as they're like jumping.
Mhm.
Like that's mastery level. And the poor Jackbird, no, no.
Yeah. Oh, he's a freaking vampire!
He's like, I need the blood.
Like, I've come this far, daggone it. You're not messing up my evil plan. Been planning this sucker for millennia, several millennia.
Yeah. So good. I love this.
Poor
I love the
Jack.
little I love the little eyebrow thing. I love it so much. Oh yeah, this part is kind of weird, but they're like they have like avatars playing. It's almost like a video game.
Yeah. And he's actually moving his hands like he's got control.
They also did something like this in Masters of the Universe at the like at the end scene. They did
Mhm.
something where they had like shadows and things like this.
It's a awesome, rendering because this again, this goes back several millennia, so
Yeah.
it's a great callback.
Ooh.
That final showdown between good and evil, that's just so universal.
Oh, so cool.
That was Raiden again. Never underestimate the power of a fan. I love that.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, and he's destroying this thing to stop anybody from following Lopan,
Mhm.
which is really awesome. Oh no. I did not like this part. I was like, "Oh no, why did they have to kill my boy? Oh no."
Crazy. Folks, we're about at, 1 hour, almost an hour, 27 minutes and 50 seconds watching Big Trouble in Little China. Over 100 of you folks watching between YouTube and X. Thank you so much. Please hit that thumbs up button on YouTube, that heart over on X.
So I also have a theory too about the when Egg Shan destroys the monument of the demon.
Mhm.
That was part of his plan too, because he had in order to destroy any remnants of that belief system.
Oh.
I love that line.
Yeah, now I can kinda get the vibe now. He does
Yeah,
kinda have that Star-Lord,
but
always
but
got something to say.
yeah, but in the first, Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy, there was that line where he's like, "Yeah, I'm, Star-Lord," and the guy's like, "Who?" You remember that
That
line?
was funny. Yes.
It came from here. Okay, this part is so good. He missed. They
Like,
were
"Did you
like,
throw a
"Ah,
knife at
man."
me?"
Alright, Jack.
Good night. Oh, dang.
Oh, man. That happened so fast. He was right. He had, fast, reflexes.
So it's like, I thought it was gonna take longer than that. I remember seeing
Yeah.
the movie just
Oh, yeah, I remember, like, a lot of people commenting on that, but it was so fast and so like, "Oh, snap."
Mhm.
It's all in the reflexes. Oh.
Yeah,
Thunder,
dude's
okay, he is
pissed.
pissed.
He's pissed.
Yeah. So that tells you that, and he had a really strong relationship with Lopan,
Mhm.
possibly even could have been like a father figure to him. All of them have the same reaction, actually. Like, he's pi look
He's
at him. Uh-oh.
because he's supposed to be basically immortal for
Yeah,
that. So it's just
yeah.
like to see him, like, cut down. What do you mean? It's like your whole belief system just starts to
Oh god.
crumble. Dang.
Oh oh lord. Poor thing.
Oh, dang.
And this is so unbelievable and ridiculous, but it works. And then this
Very
guy
funny.
here, this one here, Lightning,
Mhm.
he's also additionally pissed as well, because both of his brothers are dead and so is Lopan, so he is
Mhm.
like, "Oh, I'm coming for that booty."
He about to go ham.
Yeah, I love it. This is just like, oh man, a nice,
Oh,
example of his
dang.
powers, yeah. Oh man, that's gonna be you in a few minutes if you don't get out of here.
Mhm. This is crazy. I love it. I'm so here for all of it.
Ooh. Yes. Oh my goodness. They got so lucky. All right, hurry up, guys. Hurry up, guys. You don't have any time. By the way, the ladies' outfits are incredible. Just beautiful. Uh-oh, here he comes. Oh boy. Wing. Oh no. Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh man. I was so sad when he died. When I saw it for the first time, I was like, "Oh, no." I didn't want him to die, but I didn't want him to catch those guys either. I think that's the way it should always, like films should always be kinda like that, where it's like
Mhm.
you want the bad guys to make it, but you also want the good guys to make it too.
Mhm. You just feel torn. Like, "Oh, should I?" Yep, flawless victory, Solomon Thornton.
Mhm. Ah.
And dang.
Whoa.
Don't you have a spare key? But it's under the where? There you go.
Woo!
So funny. It's like, the awkward humor thrown in there with the action movie.
Yeah, so cool. They're just riding away as the cops are coming and
Yeah.
so it's like, yes,
Y'all are just late.
they're home free. Aw, and the couple is just there.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, he earned that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You made it.
Mhm. Where you going, Egg? Where is he going, to Disneyland?
Aw,
Where you going, Vegas?
aw, and he
He
walked
legend
right
for the
out of the
content.
movie, guys.
Mhm. Yep. Aw. You're right, I did. Thanks, man.
Didn't take much convincing.
Mhm.
Aw, I like that. It's like, "Yeah, we"
Mhm.
Never can tell. I love that.
Mhm.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we had a good time. Almost died a couple times. Beat some ancient demon dragon dude. Tried to marry 2 chicks.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah.
You just listen to the old Pork Chop Express. Ah, I love his truck. Square, straight in the eye, and give me your best shot, pal. What the ah,
Ew, that ugly thing.
dude's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stow away in your truck." Like, on the back. Oh my gosh, guys, that was, Big Trouble in Little
Little
China
China, yeah.
without a doubt. There's so many great movies from the 80s. And pretty much like what Retro Nerd Girl had said earlier, this is one of those movies that put together and say like part of it's Americanized, but with some actual authentic Chinese culture in it to kind of bridge that gap. So it's like people who grew up watching, kung fu theater and stuff like that, where you see it like on the big screen where there's two things, to together. It's just awesome. And that's why this
Yeah.
film is just so, it doesn't take itself super seriously
Love
at
that.
all. You fall in love with the characters and you want to have fun. And you almost feel bad for, you know,
The
liking the bad guy as much as you do, but
Yes, I mean, you really like them, and so it's like, "Oh, no, he died, oh, man."
mhm,
And, that last song, something about, that they played at the credits, that's also another one from, J J John Carpenter's band
mhm,
that's actually more famous. I think they had a music video, if I'm not sure, if memory serves me correctly, that was hilariously funny and also really groovy. It was really a cool little song. But you didn't want the bad guys to die. You wanted them to lose, but you didn't want them to die. But also they had to get rid of that darn curse, you know.
mhm,
And so there was so many different everybody had their own objectives going into this. Jack, at first it was his car, his truck, and then it turned into like more and more noble cause with Gracie as well. And then you know, Wang, he was of course in love with his fiance and wanted her
mhm,
back. It was still really great. And then we have Angshen, who is the curse buster, trying to fight these demons
mhm.
and go on vacation finally. It's sort of bittersweet to see him kind of go off at the end. You wanted more. You wanted more of these wonderful characters.
Yeah, absolutely. There wasn't a throwaway character at all. You got invested, in their well-being very, very quickly, and just fun. The storytelling was there, all about a man getting his truck taken away.
I know, like you don't take a man's truck.
No,
Yeah.
no. And trying to get it back and just get caught up in this just crazy mythical story, where you have the ones who are like, oh, no, that's just stories. It's not real.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Well, maybe you probably should.
And they're really fantastical, like, even if you think about the lores from different countries, the Vikings, Greek, tales, it just feels so, um, you know, there's something very primal about these stories that touch you, and it surprises you, like, "Oh, this is an old tale," but it feels so great to hear them. And so I love the fact that this movie kind of played into that. Like, okay, this is old magic, this is old history. And so at some point he says, I don't want to hear the history of China. I want to get this going. But it's like, sometimes these stories they hit you in a certain way that I would say the word that I would pick is primal. You can't help but respond to them
Hmm.
in a certain way because they deal with the simple desires and pleasures of human beings. So yeah, I do love it. And the thing is that if you I guess if you're like a super fan of this movie, you will see so many places where, as we were talking before, hey, this could fit in this universe, right? Hey, Gremlins, it would fit it absolutely incredibly well in the Gremlin universe. It would fit well in the Mortal Kombat universe.
Hmm.
Uh, so many different places where this movie could fit in, and the tone of it as well is so unique. so unique that this is a comedy action flick, you know, and Kurt Russell is like peak Russell, and I mean, he looks great, and he's
Mm-hmm.
so like he's doing an incredible job. Also, I just wanted to remind everybody, never ever forget about Escape from New York. Carpenter did that
Yes. Oh my
with Kurt Russell.
gosh.
Amazing, amazing movie. So yeah, there. This is one of the greats.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, John Carpenter's a darn national treasure. I'm gonna say just fun movies to just sit back, enjoy, have a
Hmm.
great time with it, and please, like all segments of the audience, you want action, you got action. You want martial arts, you want martial arts. You want an anti. I don't know if I call him anti-hero, but reluctant hero.
Yes.
You have that. You have a romantic storyline. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
you have that. You have great costuming. You have great fights. You have mythology that's in there, lore that's in there, something for everybody, and it's just fun to sit back and watch, and especially James Hong doing what James Hong does best, which is having way too much fun being
Mhm.
the bad
Yes,
guy.
absolutely, absolutely. He was fabulous. What was it? Victor Wong was also like incredible, and
Mm-hmm.
a couple
Yeah,
other people. You know, we mentioned Carter Wong. Mentioned Peter Kwan, and
Keep on. Mm-hmm.
it's like these guys got their highlight in America just there's some people who are going to be um, fans of their stuff and that they did in for the Hong Kong movies, but this one is different because this was a massively well known American film, and so many people grew up watching this, enjoying
Mm-hmm.
this, and so this was their time to shine in America, if you will. And it's really great. It's a great little film.
Yeah, great film, great entertainment. Just again brings back all the great feels of why you want to watch, movies like this. So
Yes.
yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I don't know what put that movie on my radar to watch. I think yeah, I know because I was going through what was on Tubi. I think I'm like Big Trouble in
Mm,
Little China. Really? Okay, I haven't seen that in ages. So we're gonna have to go and check that out. But yeah, just so much fun. That's like one of the things that I love doing. I love that retros on the channel because you can like go back and say, hey, it's based on this film from way back in the day. But just to enjoy films because there was a time where people just went to the movies to just enjoy and be entertained. And
Ah, yeah.
the spirit of those films are still out there, and we have a lot to look over and enjoy and reminisce. And not just that, but there's films like this that encourage other independent filmmakers to like recreate that
Yes,
whole entire feeling. So
yes. It's magic. It really is. It's definitely um, something you don't forget. You don't forget how good this movie is. You don't forget the way it makes you feel.
mhm.
And that's really so important. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for choosing this one.
Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. I've got another martial arts movie on the I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
Mm.
it's yet another awesome film. It's from the 2000s, but
Okay.
pretty well known. So we're gonna watch that probably in like a couple of weeks. But
Okay.
as for what we are watching next week,
Mhm.
and I finally got this right because I was really off last last time. We are going to be watching Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet. Yeah, yeah.
I've never seen Treasure Planet.
Mm,
I have read Treasure Island.
yes.
I read that Robert Louis Stevenson book. I have read the book, so I'm familiar with the book. Um, I've seen Muppets Treasure Island. I've seen that too.
Yes, so good.
We have
Okay,
cabin fever.
I hope we can watch that too one day. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
we're
yes.
gonna have to. That movie was just absolutely hilarious. I laughed so hard.
The
Um,
Muppets, oh, they're so like, their movies are amazing. I have
mhm.
not seen one I didn't like.
Wow, that was just absolutely just hilarious. So I love watching movies that riff off of the classics, like Muppet Christmas
Mhm.
Carol, like A Christmas Carol. I used to read that religiously, like
Oh,
every year. I would read the book, and to see the Muppets do it, it was awesome. But to have Disney, this movie I had not seen, but so many people have told me how good it
it's really good,
is.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
been a while since I've seen it though. It's not one that you go like I've gone to very often, but I yeah, I it's been too long. It's been too long.
Hmm. Yes, Matthew. Michael Caine made a awesome Ebenezer
So
Scrooge. I
the
can't picture anybody else
and the
doing it.
songs and the songs like
Yes.
just incredible. Like you first time seeing it, I was already singing along, and not for I don't mean to beat up any of the new stuff that's coming out from Disney, but they have lost something in the songwriting that, and there's something about catching on to those songs immediately. You
Hmm.
know, when you first heard like Beauty and the Beast, I know I was like already singing along to the song, and there's emotional aspects too that are just they just hit you in a certain way. So yeah, that's one thing I remember about that Muppet Christmas Carol is that whoever was writing the songs, they were able to like zero right in to the storytelling and the characters just beautifully.
Yeah, it was just absolutely great. And just speaking about the songs, the reason why the songs were so good, it's like with regular musicals, the songs are not there just to be there. The songs actually advance the plot, gives you introspection into the characters themselves,
Yeah.
which is why even though I fell asleep on half of Wicked when I went to go see it on Broadway, when I went to see the Wicked movie, you could tell all of the songs were there for a
Hmm.
purpose. To it's part of the narrative. It's just narrative in song instead of narrative being spoken for the most part. And once you lose that, I mean, you have your nonsense song in there every now and then. Got like with the Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
with the chef song. That was a total nonsense song, but basically Sebastian's worst nightmare come true because they were trying to cook him. But yeah, yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna watch Treasure Planet. It is going
I'm
to be
excited. I can't wait.
so much fun. I cannot wait. We're kind of going like every other week. It's like one week we do like a Disney film, like from the Eisner era, like the 90s or like the mid 2000s, and then we wind up doing like an action movie or something like that. So yeah, gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Cannot wait. Well, Retro Nerd Girl, where can people find you and what do you have coming up? I know you've had your 9-year YouTube celebration.
Oh,
That was
yes.
last
Oh
night.
my
That was awesome.
That was so much fun, and thank you for, being there with me on that, 4-hour stream, but it was, a wonderful 4 hours. If you wanna check that out, it's actually available on X and also available on YouTube as well, so that's where you can really find me. What do I have next? My next movie review I'm sorry, no, my next one I'm doing a kung fu movie next week.
Which one?
Am I?
Which one? Which one?
I'm doing the 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Oh, dang.
Okay, with Gordon Liu, who is like one of my favorites, and yeah, that's
That's a
gonna
classic.
be, oh my God, that's gonna be so much fun. I do love myself some Gordon Liu, so and this is one of the big classics. I too am going to be doing more kung fu movies, especially this summer. Some of the older ones from like the 70s and 80s. So look out for that on my channel. I hope you know that, guys. I love movies, and so I do a lot of older movie reviews on my channel. So check me out if you haven't been over there, and see if there's anything there that you like.
Yes, definitely. Definitely check out her channel. I've got a link to her channel in the description box of this video. So you need to go sub to her, because if you're not sub to her, what are you talking about?
No.
She's got lots of stuff. You got to go check her stuff out.
Thank you so
Definitely,
much.
definitely. And not only just subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, because she's got lots of stuff, channel members. So
Oh,
definitely
yes.
check that out. As for me, I'm like, I always have to say, what day is it? Okay, so it's Saturday. Sunday. So Sunday, I am planning to play Stellar Blade for about an hour on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna be using the controller because I was yelling at the keyboard last time I played it. So I'm gonna be playing that at 2, and then at 7 p.m. Eastern is going to be my 5-year YouTube celebration. I'm doing it actually about a month late because frankly, it didn't hit me that it's actually been 5 years. So lots of folks dropping by. Hopefully Retro Nerd Girl will be able to pop
Oh, yes.
in.
I'll pop in there.
Yeah. Well, I love it when people are like, yeah, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna come in. I'm like, okay. I may have to rotate some people around, but people are dropping in as they get there, and it's just gonna be fun. We're just chilling, doing crazy stuff. Yes, we're gonna be playing Quiplash because I got it this way instead of, folks would kind of play off camera. We have all these people on the panel so we can, so we can play Quiplash, we can react to some funny videos, we can play my favorite thing on Smoking Gun, match the offense or match the weapon to the mugshot.
Ooh.
That's always a good time, and just having fun, because those streams I have a whole bunch of people on, and it's just the crazy that ensues is just so much darn fun. Hey Justin, it says Quiplash is awesome. I think I'm gonna dig out the Star Wars edition that I did too. Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna dig that one out. We played it on my channel, but we may play that edition. So dig that one up so folks can play that. And let's see. Monday, I plan to be at the Magic Kingdom in the evening. I haven't decided on what time, but I will be there at Magic Kingdom so we can check it. We can check it out, see what's going on, see the fireworks. All of that. We may actually see the fireworks from a different location. No worries. We're going to do that. And of course, on Tuesday, Spice Lounge, 7:30 p.m. We're going to be talking about Ironheart, and
Ooh.
that's going to be a shorter show because I'm going to have to watch 3 hours
Mm.
or 3 episodes, whatever, of Ironheart. And if you are a Mediano Mafia member, guess what? I'm gonna make y'all share pain with me. And so you get to watch my real time
Oh
reaction
my God.
to watching Ironheart. So I'm letting all the channel members in, on the pain, because well, I'm gonna share it, and two, you can actually see how somebody reacts to seeing it who's not part of paid media, you
Mm.
know. So yeah. Star Wars Cliplash. Yes, yes, Justin. I think I had a Star Wars version and a Marvel version where I made up all the prompts myself. And people's answers were straight up hysterical.
Oh man.
Yeah, the funny thing is when two people give the same answer and they're both revolved around Kathleen Kennedy or Bob Iger. Yeah, it's just like which they're both the same, same thing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be crazy if they were the same person in real life.
Mhm. Be honest, I'd rather watch Ironheart instead of playing the Afro video game. I am so gonna play that Afro video game.
Hmm.
I'm gonna freaking play it, and as I play it, I'm gonna give everybody the breakdown on just how involved African nations were in the slave trade. Yeah, I you want to hang out with
They
me
were
when I
very,
play that
very,
game.
yeah, from what I heard, from what I've read and heard and seen, they were actually, like, a part of it.
Oh yeah,
Um,
they were complicit. There were
yeah.
whole like tribes where they didn't like the whole tribe. Guess what? They sold the whole darn tribe.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah,
really pretty disgusting.
yeah. Minority problem gone, according to them. So yeah, that one, yeah, I plan to buy that. I
Oh,
plan to stream it.
interesting. Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna
I would also like
monetize
to
it.
see if there's anything good in there, 'cause I kinda like the idea that they decided, "Okay, well, we're gonna make a game like original game rather than change a game that was already in existence that people paid money for, and now, changing characters around."
Mhm,
But I desperately hate that, because people had already said what they liked. But then, to actually create a new game, okay, that you're going in the better direction.
mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what's going on there as far
We'll
as
have
I
to
can't wait to
see.
find out what you discover.
Yeah, because it's basically what's a little B&E when we're trying to take back African threats. Either way, I'm gonna have a whole lot of fun with that darn game for real. Katie Gary, all the way across the pond. Why are you girls not on critic list doing film reviews? I have not had the time. Critic list does follow me on X, and I just followed them back. I have not had the chance to do it,
Mm,
so
I didn't know anything about it, but I definitely wouldn't, I think you have to watch a lot more modern movies, or is that what it is? Or is it just like a because I
um,
think it's like for like a movie that's in the theaters now, right?
it can be no, it can be anything. I
Oh,
saw
really? Okay, so
someone
I'll
do a
look into
review for like the Goonies. I've seen people do for reviews for
that.
movies from the 70s.
Ooh.
I think now, one of the reasons why like doing watch parties like this for not modern films, but that that different era of films, retro content is so like popular that if you go back, like for example, I go back and I do a review of I have not, but I need to. Say I do a review of Dolomite.
Mhm.
People will actually look at
Oh, no.
that.
Yeah, no, 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 that's the whole basis of my channel is doing older movies, you
Mhm.
know? Um,
Yeah.
uh I will look into that. I will look into that.
Yeah,
That sounds like something.
I just haven't had time, but
Yeah.
I noticed as soon as I noticed Critic List was following me, I'm like, okay, let me follow them back and put a pin in that. Maybe I need to go back and
Mm.
actually do some things for Critic List, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm definitely aware of who they are. So that's what's going on the channel. So make sure you're subscribed to Western Nerd Girl. Make sure you're subscribed to me. All kinds of fun content for you guys to enjoy. Thanks so much for spending your time with us. We know time is very valuable, and you have lots of stuff that you can watch out here on the net, on YouTube. But you know what? You guys decided to spend time with us. So
I know,
everyone
that's so
have a
awesome.
wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and we will see you all next time.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.